morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my chicks again, and they are way too, well, some of them are too big for the brooder and some of them are still really small, but I've been working on the chicken coop and the actual coop itself. I just need to finish caulking on the inside and getting it really insulated, and the chicks will be going in there today. And then for the run, I've been working on that as well, and it's also almost done. And I've been letting the big chickens outside. I let them outside for 2 days, just for a few hours during the day when it was warm out, and they really loved it. And they're starting to kind of hate it in their humongous box. So it's time for them to move to the coop. I don't even have the light on in here anymore because it's nice outside. Today's gonna be 80 degrees. The chicks love it outside. I've only took these big brown ones outside just because they were super big and most of their feathers came in. But I haven't taken the other little ones out yet. But today I'm going to. I'm gonna take some of the smaller ones out and I'm gonna take all the big ones out. Or maybe I'll just take all of the chickens out and let them run around in the run, who knows. These bigger chickens are super friendly and they always come to me when I put my hand in the brooder. But the smaller ones, they're kind of shy. But I think it's because they're small, because these ones, they were, when they were smaller, they were also really shy too. But these ones, I can just pick them up and they don't even run. Are you gonna come with me? Yeah. Yes, you are. In the box you go. Y'all are going outside today. See how tame they are? They're so nice. I gotta take this off to let them in here. They've been in this this big brooder for almost, I think it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks, maybe 10 days. They're all hiding back there. Look at them. This is only 9 of them. Time to go outside. The chicks are doing amazing. They got some shade, they're eating grass. They're loving it out here. So I've been working on predator proofing the chicken coop. It was predator proof before, but it's so old, so I had to redo everything. So I just put these bricks along the fence on each side so nothing can get in there. And then over here I didn't want to put any bricks so there could be drainage over here because there's a drain pipe. And then I just have this extra green fence that's all the way down to the floor. And that side is already good. And then for the chicken coop, there's still like stuff in here that I gotta take out. But we put some new plywood on the parts that were rotting. And then over here, I have to take this out, and I'm gonna put a new door. I'm gonna make a door that's like that one. So this one is on a pulley system, and it's just like basically just the sign, and it's between like two wooden panels. And then there's this, and then you just do that, and it's open, see? And then there's this little hook to keep that on there, and boom, you got a door. So I'm gonna build one of those for that door, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just gonna cover it from the inside so the chicks don't get out tonight. But what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to cover the bottom. See how there's those little cracks down there where you can see all the light and stuff? I'm gonna take some like either 2x4s or wood planks, whatever fits best. And then I'm just going to patch those up so that there's no wind and no mice can get in here. And then also, see those little itty bitty cracks of light? So in the winter time, the draft can get in here and it'll get really cold. So I'm going to cover all of those little crevices up with caulking as well. And we'll have a draft-proof chicken coop so that in the winter time, it'll be nice and warm for the chickens. So, change of plans. My saw isn't working right now. Well, it's working, but it's just making a strange noise and I'm scared to use it. So I'm not gonna use it. So I'm just gonna screw in just 2 boards where so it covers like the big holes. And then once we get the saw working again, then I'll just do the rest. So whatever, it's alright. Today I'll just do this, I guess. And I still gotta caulk also. Not gonna not do that. So I just don't like I don't like caulking at all. And the reason why I don't is because I redid our bathroom about maybe 3 months ago. And whenever I use this thing, like when I was like squeezing it to let it flow out, it would just keep flowing and it wouldn't stop. Even though I would press this button to stop it, it would just keep coming out and it was really annoying. So I don't know, maybe I'm better at it now since I've done it before. Oops. Or not, I don't really know, but well, I guess we'll just see. So I should probably get a napkin also. Or I have cardboard, I'll be right back. Okay, so I caulked pretty much everything, but I ran out. So I didn't get to finish, but it's okay because wintertime is not for another 6 months, so I'm not worried about it, but it looks good. And now what I need to do is I have this feeder in here that my Nono built, and this is original to the chicken coop, and it still has some corn in there from when we had chickens before. So I'm gonna, and I still have some of that corn in this bag over here. So I'm going to take that all out, and I'm gonna take all the hay out of here. I'm gonna fill it with the chicks' chick feed. That way they will always have food in here. Hasn't been even 4 weeks yet, and a 50-pound bag of feed is gone, almost. I got maybe 4 more days worth of feed in there. That's it. Wow. They're growing. All right, now I'm gonna get all this in here. My favorite thing about this is this. So if I pull this open, you can see feed just starts falling out. So instead of me having to always like grab the bag and fill it up, I'll just have this and it'll fill up itself over time. So I have probably about 2 weeks worth of feed in here. So that's awesome. Plus I have their little red feeder that they've been eating out of. I'm gonna leave that in here as well. But I just gave them some food. Let's go check them out. Having a good old time in the sun, eating, drinking, and relaxing. That's the life. Well, as you can tell, I got some sun, and I probably have a sunburn, which literally happens every single year, no matter what. But today I worked on a bunch of stuff. I didn't finish the chicken coop, but it is pretty much, like the inside is pretty much like done for the chicks. I just need to do like nesting boxes and stuff, put those in, but they're not gonna lay eggs until like July, August. So I don't need to do that until then, and I don't even want to do that until then because they need like the entire floor to like run around in there. But yeah, they're doing really good. They really like it outside. They like it a lot better than in the box. They're eating the grass, they're eating all the bugs. The cicadas are supposed to be coming soon, and they are gonna have a field day when they come because they are gonna have a bunch of treats 24/7. They're gonna like chow on those bugs. And I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but there could be like 1.5 million cicadas per acre, and we have 4 acres, so that's like 6 million cicadas on our property. That's insane. So if that's true, then that's a lot of bugs. But thank God I got all those chickens because they're gonna eat everything. And I forgot to add that I got 5 more chickens. So instead of 23 chickens, I have 28. Plus, I got a goose, but I'm not going to talk about the goose in this video. I'm going to make another video about her. But yeah, the chickens keep getting bigger and bigger, but that little yellow one, the little Polish one, she is still tiny. Like, the size of, like, literally, she probably grew, like, maybe 10% more than what she was before. She is just like the size, she's the size of a clementine. She's so small still. Maybe one day I'll see her in the morning and she'll just like triple in size or something, I don't know, but like she's just still really, really small, and I really want her to like, I want her to live and I want her to get bigger. So I keep watching her, I keep keeping my eye on her. But the bigger ones are not picking on her at all. She's actually picking on the bigger ones, and when they're all sleeping, she'll jump on all of them to get to her little perfect spot. It's so cute. And she's perching on the roosts and everything. She's acting like a normal chicken. She's just really, really tiny. And the other Polish chick I have is growing normally, so I don't know, she's just a little weakling out of all of them, but it's okay. So I have garlic growing all in here, if you could see those. Definitely got to do some weeding, but I didn't have this little fence on here before, and the chickens were doing fine. They weren't really going in it when I had just like, I only was taking the 8 big ones out at a time, and so when it was just them, they were fine. They weren't like really jumping on it or anything. But today when I took all of these ones out, they were just like, literally, if I didn't put this fence up, it would have been destroyed by the end of the day because they were stepping on them. They weren't eating them, they were just stepping on them and trying to get the bugs and the little tiny weeds around them, but I don't want those garlics to get ruined, so I just found this little plastic fencing, and I put some stakes in the ground and just put it on there. It's not pretty, but it does the job, that's for sure. So in the coop, I put their hay, and I drilled in a roosting bar over there so that they can sleep on that at nighttime. And I put this hay bale here so that they could get to the feed easily because it's high off the floor, because it's meant for when they get bigger, but they're gonna use it now. And I also, since they're still really small, I'm gonna keep track of the weather at night. And if it gets like below the 60s, I'm going to turn on this heat lamp. And yes, I know heat lamps are dangerous. They are, but I have it zip tied and it's all secured, and it's not going anywhere. So we're good. So at first I was gonna herd them in to the coop, but I opened this and one of them got through, so I'm gonna put her in the coop. Then maybe she will come out and then show the others where safety is, where home is at. They're so nice. She got so big. All right, I am gonna put her in the coop. Oh, and you know what? I'll move the water and the food in here too. So I ended up putting 4 in there because just the one, she got really scared. So that way she has some friends and their food and water's in there. So maybe they'll go back out to their other friends and say, hey, we got food and water in here, let's go. So I'm just gonna wait maybe like 30 minutes and see what happens. Okay, I got all the chicks in here. It was kind of annoying, not gonna lie, because I had to like chase them around everywhere to get them in here. But they're being really loud because this is the first time that they've all been in here together. So here they are. I had this red feeder over here, but I want them to understand that there's food also here, so I put it up here for tonight. There's their water, little roost, and then I have the light, but it's really warm in here, so I'm not going to turn it on. But yeah, we'll see how they do for their first night. Good night, chickies! I really wanted to plant some stuff today, but I already have a sunburn. Well, I'm starting to get a sunburn on my neck and it's kind of hurting me. And I don't want to get a bad sunburn because usually in the springtime, because I'm like, oh, it's spring, I'm not gonna get a sunburn. This happens every year. I get a sunburn. Even though I think I'm not going to, I always do. It never fails. So I don't want it to get any worse. But next video, I am going to be planting in this beautiful garden. So stay tuned. I will be back soon with another video, and it will be in my garden of me planting something. Probably like cabbage, some type of cold weather crops. I have cabbage that's in the greenhouse that's been growing and I need to get it in the garden soon. And I have a bunch of other cold weather crops that I want to plant. So stay tuned for the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. So I just opened the door to the coop and you will never believe how they're all laying down right now. It's the funniest thing. They're all in front of the door. There is none of them over there. Oh, you can't see it because it's dark, but can you believe that? Aw.